Hello and welcome back to Factorio. It's dark and night time.
It is. Perfect time to start doing stuff.
We've not done a lot between sessions, but I did remember just before we started one thing that I did.
Okay.
We were having problems supplying iron fast enough.
Yes.
Basically, the training iron in from the mines was taking too long because of the number of trains we had. In the time it took the train to drive from the mine to here to start dropping off, half of the smeltery had emptied out.
Okay.
So I added a lot more trains.
Good.
And then because of that, I had to add a parking area.
Did you have some crashes in the meantime?
No. So all the
impressed.
stations have a limit of 1. If there's more than one train that can go to them, they have a train limit of 1. So they can only ever have one train routing to them at a time.
So have you seen the name of this train?
No, I haven't looked at the names of the trains. What's its name?
Look, which is Bob McNob.
Fair enough.
Oh, careful.
So, yes, so say this iron drop-off, there can only ever be one train at a time with this as its next destination.
Yes.
So currently there's a train here, so that's that train. So any other train that wants to route there, instead routes to the parking. And it only leaves the parking when there's a destination available for it. So see, the steel drop-off is just emptied out, so it's going there now.
So what if you have 2 in the parking and it becomes available?
Only one will go. I don't know how it chooses which, but it's all worked. So
nice.
The problem is, of course, I've got iron ore trains going here. Also, copper ore trains go through here because while there's only one copper drop off, there's I think 3 copper trains running around.
Yeah.
Or at least 2, just to keep up capacity. The ideal is that there's always one. I don't think it really happens with copper quite because the pickup takes too long. But with the iron, definitely, the ideal is there's always one waiting in the parking, ready to go to a drop off.
Yeah.
And the parking being next to the drop-off means that it's not got far to go. So the idea is to try and minimise the downtime of the unloading station.
Yes.
Keep it always running.
Yeah.
But without blocking the main line, because you can't park a train right up behind the one unloading currently without it.
Yeah, it would spill over onto the main track.
So, yes. So there's a parking station now. So all of the trains, or at least all of the iron and copper trains, are set up to go to the mine, then the parking, then the drop-off.
Yeah.
And if the drop-off is already empty, they just go straight through the parking, they don't stop, because there's no wait condition there.
Yeah.
They only wait at the parking when their destination is full.
Yes.
And it's better they wait there than at the mine, because it means the next train can come into the mine and start filling up. Now we've got 2 waiting in the parking. So now we'll see when one of the iron trains empties out. There we go. Which one will go? That one, evidently.
Nice.
So yes, it seems to be working.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty good system. So we might need to add that to copper if we started getting more copper trains coming in.
Yeah.
Because we do want to start mining more
the copper trains
places.
are going through there at the moment, but at the moment there's only 2 copper trains, I think, so one of them's at the drop-off while one of them's at the mine.
Okay.
It's just, I think there's like 4 or 5 iron trains, it's getting a bit ridiculous.
So have you expanded the iron mine?
I think there's 4 iron and 2 copper. No, I think it's the same size it always has been.
Because I'm just thinking the Plush is now off our explored area.
Oh, we put down that second iron mine. I think we did that on camera at the end of last time.
Maybe.
But it goes off into the sea, so I'm not terribly concerned about it.
Well, yeah, I just don't know if that goes down to land, or if it is all in the sea. Because I don't know if the bugs will run around the coast.
Yeah,
or if they lose interest. I guess we'll find out.
Honestly, the bugs I'm most concerned about are the ones up to the top right by that uranium, where the oil field and power production are starting to spread over the water.
Yeah. I think it might be worth making a bridge across there if we want to go to that oil field.
Yeah, we want
in
to
which
go
case
to the
we will
oil
have to
field
deal with
and
all those
the
bugs.
uranium that are up there, won't we? So
There's also a fairly
we
big
will
patch
need
of
to go
coal
across
nearby.
there at some point. Although that railway is not lending itself to expansion in that direction, I must admit.
No. Well, we are planning to change around all of our stuff today.
Yes, so we're planning to move away from the bus.
Yes. Because it is getting a bit messy and full and hard to actually use.
So I think
In some
we'll
places.
leave the smelting where it is.
Okay.
In the future we may need more smelting, and if so, we'll set up the same system again in another location.
Yep.
But there's no point moving the smelting because that works. And instead of it going onto a bus, it will eventually just get loaded onto trains.
Yeah. Sort of trains at the top end or something.
Yeah,
Once
I
we've
won't reroute
shuffle all this around.
anything yet because we want it to still go to the bus for now. I think probably the first major component that we need to be producing a lot of is green circuits.
Yes, I think that's a pretty good one to start with.
That feels like the first one I should do. Well, I will probably, I think, just put that out to the left, just opposite the water drop-off. Or do you think I should expand north, build the railway up north a bit and put it north of that little lake?
I think we should expand further out. I think all these new sections we should have a little way away from the base. I was thinking further to the west.
Could go further west.
Because we've got nothing out there at the moment.
There's a forest there, is a bit annoying though.
But we have robots. They can clear those now.
Yeah, they can if they have storage places to put stuff, which they don't.
If they're coming from your inventory, they'll dump it in your inventory.
I don't really want them to dump stuff in my inventory.
We've
got a constant alert that there's not enough logistics network storage space, so
but that's only because I have chests I can put down. I can give them logistics space.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they're gonna start flying over. Nope. Buffer chest, not what I was expecting.
Come on, character, run.
Request a chest.
Deconstruction planner. I'd like you to deconstruct all of that, please.
Request wood. Request.
I know it's a lot of forest robots.
Infinite wood.
I got an achievement for deconstructing 100 objects.
Provide. Have I got a fast arm?
So how do the trash slots work?
So trash slots are... So you have your personal logistics and auto trash at the top.
Yeah.
So you can say that you want 50 of a certain type of chest, or you can say you want 50 solar panels. If you have more than the maximum that you've put, so if you have 100 solar panels, that 50 would move to your trash. And then eventually robots will come and take it out and put it in one of the types of chests. I can't remember which type of chest it is. I thought it was the buffer chest, but apparently it's a different type of chest. Probably the yellow storage chest. So if I just set that down next to me. Yeah. So yeah, it's the yellow chest. I need to change the green maker to the yellow chest. But I only want that to hold wood.
And splitters. So yeah, I'm going to spend a bit of time then trying to sort out my personal logistics and requesting of items.
Yeah. It's useful to sort out, because then they can keep supplying you with transport belts.
Yeah.
But we need to...
Inserters, always good to have.
Actually go through and
Long-handed
So I'm going to go around and put provider chest and all the things that we might actually want some of.
Yeah. I'm going to need a lot of track. Always keep me stocked up with track.
The roboport is going to be an issue.
Always let me have at least 5 train stops.
Uh,
50 signals. I'd like to always have
where should I
2
put this?
locos. Pipes would be useful to have a lot of.
It's sometimes useful to have circuits if you're going to do crafting yourself, but otherwise they're not really needed.
Yeah. Keep electrical poles on me. And big electric poles. Also useful to have.
Right, let's now provide on some of the rail chests.
Anything else that I want to always have available? Electric furnaces.
All the rail stuff.
Assembly machine 2s.
I haven't put down the right chests.
Although I guess we could. No, it's probably best that we just build with assembly machine 2s rather than assembly machine 3s.
Well, the thing is, once you put them down, we can just click upgrade on them now that we have robots.
Yeah.
And they'll go and upgrade everything.
So we'll just go for 2s for now.
Yeah.
I'd like to always have some spare piercing ammo.
I've just set ammo up, so they should be bringing some to you.
I think I'm outside their range. I don't think they're actually.
See, that's the other thing I'm about to set up, is the robot hub as an automated thing.
Yeah, I don't actually know where is the hub at the moment.
I think I've made 5. They're dotted around the base. One of them has run out of power, apparently.
There's one up here.
So that's not great.
Yes, so that there's one over there.
Yeah, they're
here,
all over
they
the
might
place.
be able to go to it. They might do something.
So there we go. That's now powered. Right.
Do we have chests for? Do
we have chests for red and green circuits yet? I think we do.
I don't know if we've got a chest for those.
Well, I'm going to set some up. Right, robots, bring me some of the fast inserters, please.
And I always want to have... Have we got crafting of steel chests? I think we must do, but...
Yeah, we should do somewhere. I don't know if it's added into the network as a provider yet. But I'm getting there. Aha. Yes, robots, bring me stuff.
Landfill is probably always useful to have, isn't it?
There we go. Fast inserters. Right. Where's the robot board?
I needn't have all this science that I'm carrying around. That's a little superfluous. And this wood! Get rid of the... I don't need this much wood on me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll set it up so that it will make sure I never have more than 50 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any in my inventory, and if I go over 50, get rid of it. And I'll do the same for stone. I don't need any in my inventory, but if I have over 50, get rid of it.
Hello.
Maybe coal as well.
Provider chest. Oh, so you're outside the radius. You are outside the radius.
Oh, yeah.
So I need A bunch of iron.
Copper.
Let's get plates. So much logistics.
Okay, I think I've kind of set up what I need in my logistics system. So the only thing now is getting robots to actually do that for me.
Yes. So long as you're standing inside the network area and we've connected it to the radius, it should go and do something about it.
Yes.
In theory.
So we should be able to get the radars, the roboports between the tracks, I think. I think there's the space between tracks for that.
Okay.
So we can sort of use the rails as corridors of roboports to connect the network together.
The roboports are 4 wide, so I don't think there is space between the tracks. We'd have to make a couple of tunnels.
I think there is, but
well,
I don't have a
got some robots coming to
so
you.
I can't tell.
Well, I'm setting up auto-crafting for roboports because we're going to need quite a few.
Yeah. I'm going to put in a logistics request for roboports. That feels like something useful to have.
Yes. I'm going to make sure I've got that.
I guess I should put in a logistics request for the different types of chest. Logistics chest. So which ones am I likely to need?
Well, the 3 that we are making / using are... Well, the main ones are purple and blue.
Yeah.
And then yellow takes... It just takes everything, so you need to be careful with those. Ideally, I think we just want purple and blue.
Yeah.
But, yeah. See, I put down a yellow and they started dumping everything from the other provider chests.
Yeah, because you'd think that would be where they want to dump stuff that we're trying to trash. Because they have nowhere to put the logs otherwise.
So I'm probably supposed to be using the red ones instead, the passive providers.
Yeah. That's what I think. I was going to say, why are we using purple when it seems like red would be the better option here?
Yeah.
Purple is trying to get rid of its stuff actively, whereas red is like, take it if you need it.
Okay. Well, everything's on purple at the moment, because that's what we've been making. It's now on red.
So I think if we were to use reds, and then we could probably use the yellows then.
Yes.
Purposes similar to our auto-trashing.
Yes. So now we've got red, yellow and blue. It seems like a sensible combination.
Right. So I've put in logistics requests for yellow. I'll put in a request for red.
Right. I don't think I
And
want
a
any
request for blue.
green or purple at the moment.
I'm running out of logistics slots.
Oh, it adds more when you fill them up.
Oh, right, okay.
So, on my own world, when I played this last year, I think I went through the entire catalogue of items and just had a request or trash for every single item in the game.
Yeah.
Which was quite nice. Kept everything very neat and tidy.